Community Day 2025. Yeah! So my name is Tiffany Benjamin. I'm the CEO of the Humana Foundation, and I'm just here to say thank you for being here. So thrilled that you're here. And I would now like to introduce our CEO, Jim Repton.
Hey, good morning. What I am incredibly proud of is I look around this room and I know one of two things happened today. Either we have hundreds, if not thousands of people who did not check the weather, or we have lots of people who show up day in and day out, rain or shine. How many checked the weather this morning? Yeah, everybody knew what they were coming to, right? Hey, thank you guys very, very, very much. This is what we should all be proud of, our ability to come together under any circumstances and have an impact. Like, that is what we should really be proud of. So let me start by just saying we have our co-hosts, of course, here today with us, Tiffany Benjamin and Carolyn Tandy. How many people know Tiffany and Carolyn? Yeah? So Tiffany basically leads all of our efforts investing back in communities, both through her role leading the Humana Foundation and her role leading our corporate philanthropic efforts. So she leads our effort to invest back in communities. What does Carolyn do? Carolyn leads our efforts to build community inside of Humana, to build the type of community that attracts diverse talent with diverse backgrounds, with all different types of capability, and create an environment where that talent wants to come and work. So thank you, Carolyn and Tiffany. And I'm going to keep coming back to this theme of community. And with that, I also want to say that we are honored to have two guests, Mayor Craig Greenberg and Governor Andy Beshear. Representing our commitment to which two communities? Oh, come on, which two communities? Louisville and Kentucky, that's exactly right. We are excited to be a part of both of those communities and excited about the opportunity to give back. And we as a Humana community, because we are more than a company, we are a community, and you see that when we get this kind of turnout, that community is not just gathering here today in Louisville, we're gathering in cities around the country. So last year, most of what we did was here in Louisville, and it was such a success that we got lots of feedback that said, hey, why aren't we doing this in other places? So today, in San Antonio, in Tampa, in Fort Lauderdale, and in Washington, D.C., we have large groups of teammates gathering to do the same thing we're doing right here. Yes. But that's not it. We have smaller groups of teammates doing 220 events in 24 states in Puerto Rico. Like, how amazing is that? 24 states in Puerto Rico. So why do we do this? Why do we do this? So when we talk about Humana Community Day, community does have two definitions. It is the community that we're investing back in. For us right here, it's Louisville and it's Kentucky. But it is also the community that we are as a company. Again, more than a company, a community. And what is a community if it's not connection? Do we build connection when we are on Zoom together? A little bit, but not a lot. Do we build community when we are gathered together? Do we build connections when we are gathered together? Yes. And what is community if not collective action? It is us working together to accomplish some set of goals. So we could have done an event where we asked everybody to go out and do their individual volunteer work. We could have got hundreds, thousands of hours of volunteer work. It would have had an impact. It would have had lots of little ripples. But when we are all together, acting together, it's not a lot of little ripples. As good as a lot of little ripples are, it doesn't have the force of a tidal wave. And when we are all together, it's not lots of little ripples, it's a tidal wave of impact. And that is what we are trying to build today. And we are going to do that 4 different ways. We are going to beautify Alberta O. Jones Park. Yep. How many people are headed to that effort? Yep. We are going to beautify the waterfront park. How many are doing that? Oh, come on. Somebody must be doing that. Let me see some hands. We are going to support the painting of a mural on the Brook Street Garage, working with the Louisville Visual Art Association and Jalen Monet Stewart, the muralist, the artist who is doing that work. And we are going to gather at the Louisville Slugger Field to put together support kits for families in need. So we are doing all of these things today. We're doing them in partnership with the United Way and with other community partners. And again, I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting this. And with that, I am happy to introduce and honored to introduce Mayor Greenberg.
It is great to be with you all here today. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you to every member of the Humana team for what you do every day, for what you do for your company, for what you do to those who depend on Humana to live a healthier life, and for what you do right here in Louisville, your home community. Right now in our city, we have amazing positive momentum going on all across the city, downtown, in neighborhoods from east to west, north to south. You can feel it, you can hear about it, whether it's Ford, GE Appliances, Texas Roadhouse, or companies like Humana. Things are growing, things are happening all across the city. And what's going on is in large part to all of you, to you and your colleagues, for what you do every day, for your family, for your company, and for your entire community. So it is, I know that this is in your very nature to do the type of work that you're doing today, but to do it collectively, as Jim just talked about, it's incredibly powerful to help beautify our amazing parks, to give back to those in need, and to help right here in downtown Louisville. I really want to thank Humana for what it has done for our city over the past 50 to 70 years, continuously giving back. As it has evolved as a company, Humana has evolved as an amazing corporate citizen, starting with right here in downtown Louisville. I know there have always been lots of rumors about what's happening, but Humana has showed time and time again that it is committed to downtown Louisville, it is committed to Louisville, Kentucky, it is committed to you all, and for that, to Jim, to Tiffany, to Carolyn, to the entire team, thank you all very much. Louisville loves having Humana, and Humana makes Louisville an even better place. So thanks so much for what you're doing. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I know it's going to be important for the community. I hope it is incredibly rewarding for you all. Louisville has a habit of showing we come together to help others in need. You saw it just out these doors. Some of you all are going to Waterfront Park. It was just a few months ago that we had historic floods. Historic floods a week and a half before the Derby Festival was here to start. And as the governor and I were walking along the shore that day thinking about, can we get this town back ready in shape, it was volunteers just like you all from all across the city, all across the state that stood up and helped. And we had not just a historic flood, but a historic recovery. And today, you guys are going to do more historic work, contributing back again to our community, just as Louisvillians do again and again and again. So thank you all very much. Thanks to Humana, and have a wonderful community day.
Great, and now we're going to welcome our governor, Governor Andy Beshear.
Thank you all. Wow. Thank you. No, I mean it. That was really good for my self-esteem. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. You know, I just heard that in 24 states, In Puerto Rico, there are Humana groups going out and helping their communities, but nobody does it like Louisville. Nobody does it like Kentucky. Thank you all for your work. To Tiffany and Jim, thank you for your leadership, for getting us all started on this incredible day of service in the Commonwealth. You all know by now that I believe that health care is a basic human right. Jesus said a doctor is for the sick, and because of the work of Humana and the Humana Foundation, more people can see a doctor when they need to. Since I became governor, we have all worked to dramatically expand health care. We now have 2 pediatric autism centers in Eastern Kentucky, in Appalachia, and together we opened the first hospital in West Louisville in 150 years. Together, we've expanded Medicaid, ensured that no one loses their coverage for a pre-existing condition, and made sure in Kentucky, when people need it, they can have coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. Humana has been a great healthcare partner, now covering tens of thousands of Kentuckians, making sure that they get healthier and can be a part of our great Commonwealth. You all are one of the reasons that we are climbing the rankings that we've always dreamed of. Think about it, over these past 5.5 years, with Humana being an amazing employer, we've shattered every economic development record in the books. Together, we've created more jobs, brought in more private sector investment. We've seen higher wages, more exports. We've broken our tourism record thanks to Louisville and Kentucky 3 straight years in a row. But today, we're showing that we're more than just numbers. We're a whole lot of heart. I believe that Kentuckians and some of you Hoosiers are the best people around. We care for one another. It's the reason that a company like Humana will take this full day off and provide service all across Kentucky and all across this country. You know, the golden rule says we don't just like, we love our neighbor as ourselves. And the parable of the Good Samaritan says everyone is our neighbor. Humana has proved that time and time again. Folks, after the Eastern Kentucky flooding in 2022, Humana gave $250,000 for the rebuilding effort. Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Humana. But today you're doing more. You are lifting up this city and this Commonwealth. You're showing what it means to truly care about your fellow human being. You're helping not just beautify a city, but provide packets and help for those in need. You're saying that, listen, we can all be successful together, but make sure it lifts everyone up and leaves no one out. I am so proud to be the governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky at a time when our country might be divided, but here we've turned that temperature down. We focus less on left and right. We're moving forward together in really special ways. I think Kentucky is showing the country how it's done. So to all of you, I'm so proud of you today. I'm so proud of the work that you do every day. But thank you for being a shining example for this country and this world. That again, we can be successful, but that doesn't mean that we have to be cruel. We can care about each other. We can make sure everyone has real opportunity, and we can move this Commonwealth forward together. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. And to close us out, we have the amazing Carolyn Tandy, our Chief Diversity Officer.
Okay, Humana. I'm so serious, Humana. Y'all better show up in this room. I need to understand what is going on. I know it's raining outside, but it's sun shining in here. I need to hear you this morning. Can I hear you? Yes, 100%. Okay, wait a minute, pause. Smile, y'all. Smile. Smile up there. Smile over here. Smile over there. Wait a minute, over here. Up top. Listen, this is your day. This is Community Day. Do you understand that? This is all about you. We would not have community in Humana if it were not for the associate population. Say it again. That's right, Holly. We would not have community if it were not for the people of this organization. This takes a lot of work. This takes a lot of work. You heard them say 5 big communities, multi-cities, multiple states putting on this event. We want to make sure and give a round of applause to every single person that put together this event. I need you to put your hands together. I know y'all trying to take a picture of the governor, but y'all make sure and take a picture. Put a hand clap for the folks that actually put this together. Tiffany and her team did a lot of work. You want to make sure and thank the people that are going to be here every day working on behalf. You see the AV people working? They work for us every day. You see the communications people working? You clap for them. Wait, you see the Office of DEI working? And I include you all in that as well. These moments we do not take for granted. These moments are all about the people. It is about the community on the outside of our walls, but it's about the community on the inside of our walls. We cannot take it for granted. And every day that you come to work, you are representing us at Humana. You're representing yourselves, but you're representing us at Humana. And we don't take that for granted. So we just want to say thank you to each of you for all the hard work that you're going to put on our behalf today. The ways that, again, you're going to fill your cup. There are days that are hard, but there are days that are good. And we need you to fill your cup up each and every day with the days that are good. I see you, Jessica Klein, back there. Every day, you make a point to fill your own cup. Because again, it's about the purpose that we have at Humana. The purpose is all about the people on the outside of our walls, but it's all about us on the inside of our walls. Can I ask you to do that? Can I ask you to do that? I want you to turn to someone and give them some high fives. Give some high fives next to the person next to you. Give a high five. Make sure to give that energy. We're not going to let the rain stop us today. Humana's going to paint this town green, and we're going to do it with purpose.
Feel free to swing by the mural that started out over there. Head to Slugger. Do whatever you're doing today. Make sure you have fun, stay safe, and help others. Thanks, everyone.